Hey there, Tad Hargrave from marketingforhippies.com. So I was working with an intuitive coach in one of my puttering sessions, and her clients had this feeling of, I know there's more in life, but I have no idea how to get there. Now, admittedly, that's not that promising as a niche. That's not a compelling, laser specific ideal client or target market, but it was what she had. And she said her clients felt like, so again, I know there's more in life, but I don't know how to get there. They felt like they were hitting their head against a wall. So working with that metaphor, I said, well, great, let's talk about the wall. What is that wall that they're hitting their head against? Like, what's in their way? They know there's more, but they don't know where to start. So what's in their way of even figuring that out? And it turned out there were 7 things. 7 specific roadblocks that she saw, which she had never really fully articulated before. And I said, this is what you talk about then. This is your intro presentation that you do. This is when you're interviewed. This is what you talk about. This is what you put in your social media. Like, hey, if you have the sense that there's more, you don't know how to get there, probably you're missing one of these 7 things in your life. And if you had these 7 elements in play, it'd be much easier to figure it out. So, I can't remember exactly what they were, but things like knowing what your values are, knowing the kind of lifestyle that you want to have, knowing what your gifts are, and the strengths that you have, this type of thing. And if you had those 7 things, you'd probably actually have a much easier time of figuring out what is this something more in your life. And if I recall right, part of her understanding was the reason that people are so stuck and feel like they're hitting their head against a wall is because they're looking at it as a monolith. Like, what do I do with my life? I know there's more, but more in a very broad sense versus let's figure out these 7 specific things, and from that, the more may become apparent, as opposed to trying to just jump right to the more. So hopefully that makes sense to you. This is a story I've wanted to record for a little while. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you'd like to book a puttering session, go to marketingforhippies.com/puttering. They're usually sold out, but you can probably get on the advance notice list. People who are in my membership get about a third off on the price of my puttering sessions, which are, at the time of this recording, $150 US per hour. And also they get first dibs, but then there's an advance notice list once I've told them. And that's all. Thanks so much, everybody.